Music producers, Curtis King at CurtisKingTV.com, and today I'm here with another declarative statement that's gonna piss you off. Your customer trash. Ooh. All right, do it again. Music producers, Curtis King at CurtisKingTV.com, and I'm back here with another declarative statement that is gonna piss you off on a Monday morning. Hey, your customer service is trash. Let's talk about it. Music producers, first and foremost, untwist your panties if that last statement offended you. Go just do whatever little hand moments you gotta do. Get out your feelings. Stop typing in all caps because it don't make your text louder. So, back up, sit down, hear what I gotta say. If you got great customer service, why are you watching this video? But if you emotional, there's probably a part of you that's like, I just don't like you being so straight to the point and so honest about my life. That's cool. Just take some of that emotion. Take some of that bass out your voice too.
Take some of that bass out your voice.
Anyways, your customer service is trash. How can I tell you? How do I know your customer service is trash? Because my customer service was trash. I started to realize that there was a part of me when I first got into selling beats online where it was all about the money. It was all about, damn, my beats can actually make some money, and not because I didn't care about actually, having a great product. That meant something to me because my name was on there. But at the very beginning, the whole idea, the whole purpose I got into it was because I needed some money. It was cars breaking down, it was bills that had to be paid, and I needed this thing that I work on for hours and hours and hours on end to make some money. Now, thankfully, I aligned with a mentor that invested $500 into what I did, and I'm very grateful for that happened, even led me through it and kind of helped me understand the way that you're supposed to operate within this space as a business. That was great. But that didn't mean that I knew what great customer service was, or that this sounds really bad, or that I even respected my customers. It's really easy to get into a space when you're selling beats online to where you look at just the numbers. You stop paying attention to the fact that every single number represents a human being, and not just any human being. Because we know in the industry there are a million horror stories about, the hell is that in my eye? There's a million horror stories about people who have been done wrong as music producers, right? Sometimes it seems like we at the bottom of the totem pole with the engineers that get done the dirtiest. And we all know that is unfair, especially for the kind of work that we do. Nobody should be done dirty inside the music industry, but the business is the business. But that being said, everybody has heard a horror story, and therefore people who are around trauma have a certain reaction to trauma and have the subconscious behavior of repeating that trauma and actually pushing it upon other people. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get into that later. But that being said, sometimes we have experiences, just like I had some bad experiences from the industry that made me look at rappers a certain way. And it was a way that wasn't too good. That's why you got videos like Roscoe the Taco with the cup, with the Carl Jr. cup. You got any free beats?
Bro, you've been late 17 times in one day. I don't even know how that's possible until I met you. It's super unprofessional, Roscoe. You gotta come here ready, man.
I did that because I was at my wit's end. I was like, I'm tired, man. Stop asking me for free shit. Monetize that. Stop asking me for free stuff. I just want to get my music out there. Do you want to pay for it or not? And they was like, the hell wrong with you, broke boy? And so I let them say whatever they said, and I had my opinions, and I feel like I got lucky because I genuinely care about people in general, and I was thankful for those people who used their hard-earned money that could have went to anything. It could have went to an NBA sports package. It could have went to some brews. It could have went to some baby clothes. It could have went to some food. It could have went to so many different things, but they chose to come to my punk-ass beat store and pay some money for some beats. And you would think that that'd be enough. And at the beginning, it was like, damn, I'm grateful. I get to make a living doing this. But then eventually it just starts to blur the lines. And because the lines get blurred and because you're only thinking about, and sometimes we can get in a space where we care about the customers, but not more than we care about blowing up our business. And I think that a lot of music producers, we made a video earlier about music producers that make videos or make memes or make things that literally insult the very demographic that you want to buy from you. I hope we're over that. I haven't seen as many memes as I used to see, and I hope that my voice carried around in a lot of people's heads, because you can't be insulting the people that you want to buy beats from you. Can you imagine McDonald's was like, imagine you pulled up to the drive-thru and then McDonald's was like, what your bitch ass want? What? I wanted some nuggets. Shut up. Come to the window. you wouldn't eat there. And I'm not saying that y'all out here calling, you know, the rappers out by their names, but if you're talking about how these broke rappers can't afford your beats, what about if a rapper getting ready to spend his or her last 20 on your beats? And here you are talking that. You talking your stuff in front of other producers because you feel a sense of camaraderie, but you forget producers don't buy beats from producers unless they produce and rap, okay? You're satisfying the wrong people. Unless you plan on selling sound kits, you're satisfying the wrong people and you're pissing off the wrong people too. So that being said, rappers and music producers of the CurtisKingTV.com community, first and foremost, welcome to the community. You're probably looking around and saying, okay, Curtis, I see all of my membership access. I see the courses. This is all good, but where is that community that everybody's been talking about? Well, I'm going to basically do a tutorial of how to use where we're basically hosting our community. Our community right now is on a third-party plugin or a app, I should say, that is also a web browser and a download, and you can use it on your phone, all that good stuff. It's called Discord. So that being said, I started to morph myself into a place where I said, you know what? It's deeper than just getting happy customers. I've been reading a book that really has been a confirmation of the things that I did that ultimately took my business from making a few $100s a month to starting to make $1,000 a month. And this book is called Raving Fans. Now, it's a fictional story that basically takes you through, it's a little bit of fantasy stuff in there, but basically it walks you through this businessman that starts to learn through his guardian angel what great, not even great, but outstanding customer service is that creates raving fans. There was an example where this particular main character goes to a grocery store. They have VIP service at the grocery store. They meet him at his actual car. And then he comes out the car and they're like, man, this is kind of crazy. They valet the car. They got valet parking out there at the grocery store, fam? At the grocery store. And he starts to walk into the grocery store. He realizes that every single aisle is literally designed unlike any other grocery store. They are literally accommodating to the people who really go in there to shop and want to be organized. Even beyond that, as he's shopping and looking around things, somebody walks up to him and says, would you mind if I saw your shopping list? It's a lady that worked there. She said, mind if I saw your shopping list? And he was like, for what? She was like, I want to make this experience as easy as possible on you because we know that you're busy. He's like, all right, cool. Gives her the list. She goes into the computer. She types some stuff in, and then she gives him a receipt that says, if you follow these numbers, everything that you're looking for will basically be taken care of in order, and you can get out of here in less than 10 minutes. And he was like, what? He left out of there feeling like, you know what? That's going above and beyond. And for some of you, you'll look at that and say, that's extra, bro. You ain't got to do all that to sell no beats. You're right. Good luck when you go out of business in 2 years. What you mean by that? Good luck when you go out of business because you don't care about your customers. And eventually they'll see. It'll be something so minor that will boot some of your highest paying customers. They get at you and say, hey fam, man, I'm in a really bad crunch right now and I need some track outs. I don't have access to my studio. And you reading it like this. Man, you should have downloaded it. I don't care about all that. I got other customers I need to be worried about. They're gonna remember that. And when they go to somebody that actually is less skilled than you, but has outstanding customer service, that will start to duplicate itself. And before you know it, you're gonna be the one, you've been one of these head asses turning around talking about, man, ain't nobody buying beats out here no more. No, your customer service is trash. And nobody should buy beats from you. You get what you deserve. Jim Rohn has this quote I thought was brilliant that I listened to the other day. He's one of like the originating self-help speakers, but he had this quote where he was like, you know, imagine a man that goes into a field and says, I want the grass, I want I want everything to grow. He said, what do you think the ground, the place where you put the actual, see, what do you think they're gonna say? They'll probably say, who is this clown that gives me his needs but gives me no seeds? Hello, who is this clown that gives me his needs but doesn't give me any seeds? What are you providing? What are you doing that's going above and beyond? Now, what does this look like in a practical sense? Think about this. For those of you that are offering 3 free beats if they sign up to your email, that's outstanding. How can you do more? I'm not talking about more beats. How can you do more? What if you said, you know what, for anybody that signs up to my email list, here's my super phone number. Call me. Let's talk for 10 minutes and let's talk about your actual strategy and what you're going to be doing in your career. Okay, that doesn't work. How about you say, you know what? Thank you for signing up to my email list. Matter of fact, do you have any music on Spotify or Apple Music right now? Because I want to buy a song from you just to show a gesture of my love. How much does that cost? 99 cents. How much do you think that gesture is going to mean to that individual? Damn, this producer, bro, he got on his email list. He gave me 3 free beats. And on top of that, he bought my song. It doesn't matter if it's 99 cents. It's the gesture that goes a long way. You got to do more. If you plan on having longevity, you gotta do more. How How do I know that the top producers are doing this? Because I have bought beats from them. I bought beats from Superstar O. I bought beats from Tone Jones. I bought beats from Dope Boys. I've bought beats from Epic. I bought beats in their system. It looks like it doesn't feel automated, but it's all automated, and it's here to support you as a rapper and a songwriter. It is more than just thanks. Thanks goes a long way, but it doesn't go as long as you need to. You need to go above and beyond your duties. You're doing the bare minimum. How many of you have even a thank you email that goes for the customers that just spit some money out their pockets? How about this? How many of you thank BeatStars before you thank the damn customer that bought your beat? Hello, how many of you are thanking Airbit before you actually thank the damn customer that pulled out the visa and was like, 7, 8, I got the beat, it's mine. I wanted the producer cares about me. No, you too busy thanking the BeatStars, and I'm not saying you shouldn't thank the BeatStars, but you should prioritize it based upon who's buying from you. So next time, just think about what can I do that is more? How can I think outside the box? If you don't know, start doing some research. This is why I feel like having a job at Quiznos, as much as I disliked it, was actually very helpful, because I knew the best days that I had there were when I provided customer service that you couldn't get anywhere. When my energy was up, I was into it. I was making sure that customers were taken care of. I was walking up to them when they were sitting down like, hey fam, you need anything? You need some honey mustard? You need some oregano? And they was like, I'm good, bro. Good looking out. I was like, don't even say it. Don't even trip. Just holler at me. I'll be over here in the Quiznos hat. They appreciated it and they came back. Sometimes it would be like, yo, is that one dude here? And I come out the window. I come out the back door like this. What's up? What you need? Oh man, good to see you. That smile on their face signified that I delivered them not just okay, not just quality customer service, but knock your damn pants off customer service. That customer service that make you say, I'm a raving fan. What can you do to create raving fans? I think you better start thinking about it now or start putting up your going out of business sign. Damn, that was a good one, huh? That was good. Y'all like that one? Once again, it's Curtis King of CurtisKingTV.com. Thank you for watching today. If you want to subscribe, man, I'm not even giving you a choice. Subscribe right now to the channel. Be a part of the notification gang. Go ahead and ring that bell up there. But look, you gotta do more than the bare minimum. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. You comparing yourself too damn much. So what? You do something. You throw something against the wall and see if that thing works. If it worked, cool. If it don't, re-strategize. There's no such thing as failure, only results. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to life to its fullest. Did I forget to tell you to come join CurtisKingTV.com? Well, maybe I probably should remind you, it is only one of the first healthy mental health spaces for rappers and music producers worldwide that come together. It's not just a private Discord. That is a feature that is really a privilege to anybody who comes in here, but you get 40 hours of courses. You get endless information on a daily basis. I'm in there talking to rappers and music producers every single day, Monday through Friday. 2 hours to 3 hours a day, because you know Curtis can talk. Boy, I can talk. I get in there for 2 or 3 hours a day and I talk and I'm answering specific questions, but I had a producer session where I taught them how to make their own type beat art, as well as how to promote it, when to promote it, and how much money to put into it. You can't get that value on this side. I'm not giving that to everybody on this side. You got to join us on the other side, because I want you to be the best that you possibly can be. In this life, you will not be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. Once again, it's Curtis King, the leading voice of the online rapper and music producer community. Born on at me. Peace.
Look up, Nazi. Say cheese.